let's get right into it. So we open up with Eva talking about how she feels like Candy is stirring the pot because Candy went back. Candy is the bone carrier this season. She is the bone carrier this season. But whatever she said to Candy about Portia, Candy went back and told Portia, and Portia confronted Eva, and Eva is feeling some sort of way, and now she's calling Candy Salt Bae. I'm like, sis, why are you even saying that? Because you know when Candy confronts you at the reunion, you're going to act like you did not say it. This is your problem, Ma. You gaslight everybody. You talk about everybody, and then you gaslight them when they confront you. You act like everybody's crazy. You use the fact that you're pregnant as a way to get out of conflict, but you stay talking about people. If you don't want to be in no mess, get off the show and stop dragging everybody for filth. But that's what you do. Eva talks about everybody, and then when they say, well, you said this, and she's like, what? I never said anything like that. And them shady Bravo editors bring back the clip of you saying what you did not say about the person. Like, I just don't understand. Is this her strategy? Is this her storyline? Like, what is going on? How does she never remember when she talks mess about somebody? Because it's always very specific shade. You know what I mean? And she just always forgets it. Do you do it so often that you just can't keep up? Or do you just not remember? Because if you don't remember, then maybe you need to get some ginkgo biloba and deal with whatever's going on here. Because sis, every time somebody confronts Eva about what she just said, she's just like, oh no, I never said that. I never said that. But she remembers that she didn't say it, but she doesn't remember what she said. How do you know that you didn't say it if you don't remember saying it? You messy. And that's going to get old real quick. Eva, especially if you're not pregnant, you won't be pregnant by then, right? Or will she? If she's still pregnant at the reunion, she's going to get away with it. But baby, if you're not pregnant next season and you come back, you're going to get a dragging. Because you do too much mess, and because you're pregnant, you have a great alibi. But girl, that's not going to work for much longer. And Eva, just an FYI, Candy is Salt Bae or the bone carrier this season because she gets a nice check for it. She's producing a freaking show because nobody else is. She's giving us scenes. She's giving us mess. She's giving us shade. She's stirring up drama between everybody on the show because if she doesn't, you won't get another season. So don't talk about the girl. Thank the girl for keeping you all gainfully employed. And let's get serious here. Eva, I really do think that you may need to get off this show. Here is why. She has an unstable baby father who she talks about on this show. That man is not well, and I feel like talking about him and talking about how much of a terrible father he is to his child that he has been fighting to be able to see in courts. Even though he's not well, he goes on Instagram all the time and he shows us that he's in a courtroom. He's saying that he's coming for her. The dude isn't well, right? I don't think you should be poking the crazy bear by saying he's not a good father, by going on TV and changing your daughter's name and saying that you don't need his permission. And I just don't think it's wise to poke at the Black Joe, because as we have seen on You season 1 and 2, you just need a little bit of information to do a little stalking and a little killing. You poking this crazy bear, you're giving him your location and your information. You may have to change your address all the time, but he knows that you're in Atlanta. It's easy for him to find your husband. Probably be easier for him to find you in Atlanta because you're a celebrity out there and you're filming this show. So I don't know if she needs the money, and I don't never want to take a check out of anybody's hand, especially a Black mother. But girl, I just don't think that this is a wise decision for you to be on this show when you have such a terrifying ex-partner. I'm very concerned for her. That dude is not well. That dude is not well. I'm concerned for her, and I'm concerned for her daughter. And I just do not think that being on a reality TV show where you have to talk about your business, where you have to open up your life to strangers is smart. You and your husband sitting talking about the dude. I'm not saying they're not right. I'm not saying it's not justified for them to be afraid and just be annoyed with everything that's going on with him. But you're talking about him, changing his name, calling him the donor, saying how he's such a terrible person. All you're doing is giving this psycho ammo, sis. Get off this show and protect your family. Cookie Lady, are you dumb? Are you dumb? This is terrible marketing for your business. I ain't had one of your cookies and I will never have one of your cookies. You are coming on this show as a potential homewrecker trying to advertise your business. I know that everybody says that even bad press is good press. This is not good for your business. It really, really isn't. I'm just like, is the business struggling? Do you need to do this? But to come on this show as somebody who could potentially wreck the life of a beloved cast member. Even as a friend of the show, Tanya is the most loved on the show because she's so sweet. And what I have heard is that she's like this off camera. Like she is just a sweet, really nice person. The crew loves her. Everybody loves filming with her. She's just a nice person, but she doesn't have a lot of mess and drama going on. So it's really hard to keep her as a main cast member. So although she says that she was busy and she couldn't do it, she didn't have much going on, right? Even with the whole cookie lady thing, that was something that Kenya brought to the show. It was not something that Tanya revealed or the cookie lady revealed. You know what I mean? Like Kenya brought this mess. And I also think this is not a good look for Kenya because everybody else is fine when she comes for other people. Not fine, but I've noticed that the tide is starting to turn against her when she came after Tanya because there was no reason to do it. There was no reason to sit there at that table and talk about somebody has a cheating partner in here and would you want to know and are you sure that you're happy? Like it was just very mean-spirited to somebody who was so sweet and nice and has been sweet and nice to you especially. It was unnecessary. You did not need to do that and you look like a bully. It was really ugly for Kenya to come after Tanya like that. And Tanya is sitting there talking about how happy she is. And Kenya is in the confessional like, oh girl, everything that glitters ain't gold. Like all of this, why? What did Tanya do to you? Like, why did you even need to bring that information up? I know you are thirsty and I know you have to do what you have to do to stay on the show. But I just feel like coming after Tanya wasn't a smart move. You and the cookie lady, this wasn't good for you. This was not good for you. And poor Tanya is going to try to come after Kenya. And I'm like, you're not built for that, ma. You're not gutter like that. Which is why I feel like you need to be on the Real Housewives of Silicon Valley. That's where you belong. Tanya, no shade to any of these ladies on the show. This show is beneath her, guys. I'm telling you, Mother is on another level. She's on a different level than these ladies. Where they're at, she has never been and she will never be. Real Housewives of Silicon Valley, Andy. All I want is 10%. So Kenya is leading the charge with this whole cookie lady thing, right? So the ladies go to get a massage or whatever and, you know, just get cared for. And the ladies bring up to Tanya that they believe that Kenya was talking about her with the cheating husband or boyfriend or whatever. And Tanya was like, I knew that she was trying to like stir something up with me, but you know, I'm in a happy, healthy relationship. I know everything. I'm fine. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. But what I do want to talk about is her wig that she asked me to pick up. I totally understand her opening the box, right? That Kenya asked her to get. My only issue with that is that you did not ask her if you could do that or inform her that you had to do that before you take the box over customs or that you felt the need to do that. That was my only thing because I felt like that was slick. You know what I mean? Like, ask me if you can open it. If I tell you no, then you ship it. Then you don't take it with you. You know what I mean? I just feel like she should not have taken it upon herself to open somebody's possession, somebody's package without their consent. That was my only issue with Tanya. I'm here for her being petty about Kenya's wig. I'm here for it. Because if the girl is trying to break up your relationship, at least let the world know that she ain't got all these bundles of hair that she keep on talking about. And this is another reason why I'm here for it. Because Kenya does this thing where it's very... I don't want to, like, some dark-skinned women do this thing where because they feel a certain way about their skin color, let's just be real, as a dark-skinned woman, a woman with very deep melanin, we get the worst out of worse. The world don't treat us right? They just don't. They don't treat us right outside of our culture. They don't treat us right within our culture. It is what it is. That's just the way the world is, but I'm black, beautiful, and blessed, okay? To hell with them devils who don't recognize the godliness that is upon me, right? Some of us are able to deal with it. Others are not. There are some black women who go out of their way to possess some kind of Eurocentric feature that is on like this ignorant list of what Americans find as beautiful. So I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like Kenya has this complex with her, right? Where she has the dark skin, but she got the light eyes by way of context, and she has this straight hair. And the only reason why that I think that she has some internal issues about herself, about her skin color, is because she uses the fact that she has real hair as an insult to Black women. I've never seen her use it on somebody like Kim, who was a wig, I was going to say master lie, who was a wiggy mess, right? I've never seen her use it on her, but I've always seen her use that comment on Black women. So for me, I'm like, if that is something that you constantly use against Black women to try to demean them, to be like, look at my hair is like this. I have hair like what I perceive white people to have, so I have something that you do not have, you nappy-headed hoes. You know, that's how it comes off. For years, she has always done that. Well, my hair was real. This is all mine. So to see that she's using a piece, somebody like Marlo got their life because she was coming at her hair and all of the issues that she was having with her edges and all that. So for her to see that this chick was using some help, she was like, oh, wait a minute, not Rapunzel. She got her life with that, and she started running around and wearing that wig because she felt some kind of vindication. Because Kenya kept on using the fact that she did not have hair like hers as an insult. We see it all the time. It's just like, oh no, I don't have 4C, I have 1A, and all of this stuff, you know what I mean, with the curl texture. All that leads back to white supremacy. All that leads back to how you feel about your people and how you feel about yourself. And because you have something, I have light eyes, I have really, straight hair, I don't have that 4C nappy slave mess, I have this, or I have light skin. Something that you believe that white people possess, you have, and you use that as an insult against your people. Kenya's always done it since her first season. And so I was not mad at Tanya being petty by using that. I wasn't even mad at Marlo's vindication because I knew that she wore pieces. Like it wasn't a big deal to me, but for somebody that was tormented by Kenya because they didn't have hair like hers, I can understand Marlo getting some vindication. I can understand all of the girls being like, well, yes, the hair that you have is yours, but you also using some help like the rest of us, so you're no better. That's what I felt like that whole moment was about. But Tanya, right? Now, Kenya threw a grenade at you, right? You got a slingshot and fire back. You don't have the ammo to fight this giant. This woman is gutter. She will go low. I'm afraid for you. I feel like we're going to see you crying on this season, and I don't want to see that. I really hope you have the ammo to take on Kenya. I'm concerned for you, sis. You better link up with Nene and have her fight this battle, because I just don't feel like you have it in you. She's a pro at this. I'm concerned, Tanya. I'm concerned. I was elated when you did it because I was like, she got it in her. But then I became afraid for you because I don't think you have enough in you to take Kenya down. I hope that you stay prayed up. That give me pie. See how I made it to my darling time. Andrew Caldwell is a mess. Every time he sings that song, I fall out. Lord, so Candy Salt Bae, the bone carrier this season, takes this tea back to Kenya. And Kenya's heated. She's sore about the fact that Marlo was wearing her pieces and that the ladies was, having a laugh at the fact that she uses help. Like a lot of people do, right? So she's pissed off. Kenya's like, oh, I'm coming after you, girl. And I'm concerned. I'm concerned, Tanya, you are such a sweetie, but I just don't think you built for this. So let's talk about this sit down with Portia, medium Jermaine Dupri, her family and his mama about him cheating or whatever. First of all, Portia, mother was sitting in that jumpsuit. I was like, Portia, this is how you look right after having a baby and you are crying about medium Jermaine Dupri. Sis, sis, you have to know that you can get better. You have to know this. Like, she's making a great coin on this TV show. Her hair business is doing very, very well. Check the stats. Mother is making a coin off of, what is that? Queen hair? Whatever her hair line is called. I want it. That hair be looking nice. But I'm not straightening my hair to get that. I'm not messing up my roots. I'm already going through it with the stress of pilot season. I'm not messing up my hair no more. Do y'all know if she has like a 4C and like, you know, curly texture? Does she have like textured hair? That I can do. Anyway, she's making a great coin off of that, right? Mother just dropped the whole human out of her vagina. She's still double cheek up, titties sitting, waist right here, got a whole mansion. You don't need to be in this situation with the king of hot dogs. Like, girl, it is such a sad state of reality for straight women. I mean, the pickings are slim. So slim that medium Jermaine Dupri cheats on a Portia. Pray for straight women. We need all the prayers that we can get. Lord. Anyway, at this sit down, I guess this is supposed to be Dennis's way of apologizing to the family and getting back, you know, into their good graces. But he didn't do any of that. He apologized to Portia for how she felt. I was like, well, she didn't feel, no way, you cheated. There was an action. There wasn't a feeling. The feelings came after the action, but you cheated. I just felt like he still was not taking responsibility for breaking up his home. You know what? Word on the street is that he is still cheating. Please, pray for straight women. Slim. Anyway, everybody cried and Dennis is back in everybody's good graces. Are they going to film, if it's true, the part where he went back out on her? Are we going to see that in this season? Who got the tea? Let us just know if we're going to get all of that, because my insider no longer works for the show, so I don't have none of the tea. Sometimes I get a little scrap, a little morsel, but I don't get the insider tea like I used to get. If we're going to get that portion of, you know, Dennis going back out there on the streets on Portia on this season, let us just know in the comment section below. And before I wrap this up, baby, did y'all watch Wendy Williams this morning? Because she was on there crying about Nene quitting the show and having some secret that Nene needs to tell so that the girls can start to love her again. What is that? What do y'all think it is? Because Wendy said that it wasn't about her husband, it wasn't about her kids, it's about Nene. So does she have an issue, a sickness? Like, what is going on? Does she have an addiction? That I can believe, because she was lit last episode. What do you guys think it is? What is the secret? Let's talk about it in the comments section below. Do you think also that it was a setup, that she texted that to Wendy because she knows that this lady is, you know, unstable and will probably say it on TV? Because I don't think that Wendy Williams would go along with a scam, you know what I mean, with a storyline scam for her friend. I don't think she would do that. I feel like Nene probably set her up and knew who to give the right information to get their reaction, or to get, you know, the audience and have some fanfare around her so that she can stay on the show. Because word on the street, I got this early in the season, is that they're trying to, at least Bravo with these housewife shows, they're trying to phase out the OGs, because the OGs are very expensive, but they have not been delivering the viewership that they used to deliver back in the day. So they're trying to phase out the OGs, bring in, you know, newer, younger cast members who are cheaper on their budget, just to see what a season would be like, or if the franchise could survive without the OGs. I personally don't think that the show can, unless they, you know, refurbish everything. Like, everything has to be done over with these housewife franchise. They need to call it a different name or do something, because as long as you keep this same format and formula, we're always going to think about the OGs and yearn for them. But I have been told that they're trying to phase out the OGs to see what a season is going to be like without them. So I'm not sure if Nene is quitting, right? Or if she's doing this because the network has not agreed to the fee that she wants for another season. Just like Vicky Gunvalson, I think Nene has too much pride. She would much rather walk away from the show than take a financial demotion from the show. That's what I think is going here. I think she's playing Wendy. And if I was her, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that, because Nene may have Andy's ear, but Wendy, she got both of them ears and heart. That dude listens to her. Everything she says to do with them shows, he does. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. And if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you Sunday for the following episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, wait. Watch some commercials. Love you.